company, Clarion Events, which is also based in London, for many years. And so also we're now working with the Gov Insider team to help them develop their products. So what we've been trying to make to help them with is, they have their base is in Singapore, and this is kind of where most of their customers and most of their reader base so far is located. But they do want to kind of broaden their base to other markets, including Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, the Philippines, and Vietnam. They identified a few priority markets. And so what we've been trying to do is kind of do a series of interviews and collect some insights and share with them. For your information, all this is confidential in the sense that they will not be publishing it on their website. And so we also present them with an aggregated view. We don't necessarily attribute to yourself, but say, like, once we see a recurring topic, something that people suggest that they focus on, so we share with them saying this is the view of their public sector community. So unless you have any questions, I have a few around GovInsider and around so priorities in government digitalization agenda. And my first question is, so how have you come across GovInsider? Did you go to their events, or do you read their website?
Okay, so
yeah, so yeah, hello, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so let me introduce my team first.
Yeah.
So I'll be assisted by Dwi and Susiana, and also one of my team, Ardian.
Yeah, so could you let me know, so like how have you come across GovInsider?
First of them, we come to their events and also observe their website.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know both events and the website. Okay, great. And then then I guess the question is also so what did you think about the events? What was good about them? What could be improved? Yeah, so
because we are in the digital process now, we need to have meeting through digital virtual meeting, and also combined with face-to-face meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what was it, the digital events that you attended for GovInsider?
Many things, because we are from audit department, government internal audit department. So we focus on remote auditing and improving the capacity of government and so on.
Yeah, I understand. So for GovInsider, did you go to online events or face-to-face? Did you physically travel online? Or?
Recently, because of pandemic, we come to virtual events. Only a few of them in physical events.
Okay, understood. And what did you think about the events? What was good, or what can be improved about them? Like, what is it you liked, or what is it they can do better?
Dwi, what do you think, Dwi? Can you add more?
Is it about digitalization government, sir?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to know about the technology, and then the method for digitalization government. It's because year by year we try to transform into digitalization government too in Indonesia, I think. And then in our audit sector, this year we try to do remote audit, and we need more knowledge about how transform into digital audit. That's why I think.
Yeah, Okay, understood. And then regarding the news website, just curious to know what you think about it, and the same question, what is good about it and what can be improved?
What do you mean with news website?
Yeah, do you read the website, the GovInsider.asia? Do you ever read the news or newsletter in your email?
I think we need to improve our leadership in interviews the stakeholders, and then as an auditor we need to improve about knowledge in remote audit, I think. And then our perspective in digitalisasi area, how to do research, and then summary the result into the into the information that can consume into public, I think.
Okay.
We need to improve about that. We need to improve our leadership. We need to improve about digitalisasi knowledge.
Knowledge digitalization.
Yeah, understood. Thank you. And then can you maybe, so we were trying to understand what GovInsider should focus on for each particular market. Like in Indonesia, what do you think are the main government priorities in digital transformation?
Okay, Ardian, can you answer?
I'm sorry. First, I'm sorry because I'm late. And I'm in the middle of audit, village audit. I think. No, I think in digital transformation in Indonesia still in not separated. It's not fully integrated, I think. Yeah. So department in this country, I think, have a digital transformation each other. So it's not completed as a digital transformation in Indonesia, I think. Still in sector. So I think in department in Indonesia have a direction each other. So I think it must be a regulation for digital transformation in Indonesia. So have a direction, a right direction, I think.
Okay. So I guess I have also done a little bit of research, and we know some projects. So just curious to see what you think about them. Like, for example, what about like broadband development? Like, do you think it's a big priority for the government? Is it progressing well? Or?
I think it make progress. It make progress, but yes, I think it's each department have goals each other. So digital transformation can be done well in Indonesia. I think need digital leadership, which I think.
So, Yuliya, can I add more? Because we are now in the fragmented situation in Indonesia for digital transformation. So, Ardian argued that we need to focus on more how to integrate IT system in Indonesia. So, when you ask about the broadband projects, there is improvement, but we need to focus more for broadband development in village area.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Thank you. I guess another question is also about digital ID scheme. I understand there is this digital BPKP identification card, which is tested. What do you think about the progress on that?
Can you repeat again?
The digital identification. I understand there is a digital identification card which is developed, which will replace the physical card. What do you think about the progress in that space?
You meant digital ID?
Yeah.
So we have a national ID project in Indonesia. We call it EKTP.
Yeah.
So it's under the what we call it CPL under the Ministry of Home Affairs. So now I think we have good progress for national ID because we have a single ID now, and it's also it's going to be used for tax ID. Now we are in the migration to tax ID, so it's mean IRD, Indonesian IRD will use national ID.
Okay.
So
I think the ID still under development, not fully used as integrated ID, but in the future it will use to be integrated ID. But about the priority of government in Indonesia, I want to share what I read. The government of Indonesia raised 3 priority issues about digitalization. One is connectivity, post COVID-19 recovery, and then digital skills and digital literacy, and then cross-border data flow and data-free flow with trust. That's 3 main issues in Indonesian government, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. And then another project on which I had a question was the government portal, like the portal for like centralized services. How then this is a plan, not yet live. Just wanted to see what you think when it will be launched.
What do you mean with the government portal?
About the digital ID?
Yeah, I mean the government portal, the one.
Oh, the government portal about COVID-19, you mean?
I think it's for all digital services like education, business, work, housing, communication, health, everything in one place.
It's still under development, I think. It's still
I think
process
it's
to
in
integrate
each
the data.
I think it is in order each department have portal, so we need to access each department to access what you need. It's not fully
Integrated
in portal
yet.
one person, yes, but in each department, I think.
Okay, understood.
That's I think. Yeah.
Understood. And what about the National Data Centers program, like building a data?
Data center, I think we have a rule about satu data in Indonesia. It's mean one database, I think, in Indonesia, but it's still in construction. I think it's make progress, but yes, this progress is slow, I think. Not fully integrated, not in not every data in Indonesia in one data, but we have a rules that we must be one data in Indonesia. Indonesia satu data. Yes, I think that.
Okay, understood.
The data center. Yes, the data center is the data center is handling by Ministry of Communication and Informations, but not complete yet, and sometimes it's not updated on time. So we need to develop it more and more, I think.
Okay, and understood. And then another one I was interested in is the health. I know you are not in the health, Ministry of Health, but have you heard anything about the health transformation strategy?
What do you mean house? Is it home affairs?
Yeah, I mean I think it's called Kemdes in Indonesian, and it's the digital health transformation strategy, like health records or data for like health for hospitals or digitalization of hospitals.
Ya, Dewi, silakan.
Okay, about the transformations, I think it's still slow. It's because due to limited human resources in every sector, I mean.
So you think it is slow? You haven't seen anything kind of happening, or?
We have a small progress for health services digitalization and also for education, as mentioned by Dwi. So we need more support for this project.
Understood. And what is happening in education? Like, is there good progress in education, you think?
Yeah, we have now we have a database system for recording schools, teachers, and so on in the national level, and also distributed to local level. But we still have little progress for health service digitalization.
Okay, understood. And then probably some of my last questions. So what about cybersecurity in this area?
Jardian?
Private security, you mean data private security? I think it's we have in iktp, we record everything that our biometric are recorded in iktp. So I think if data of iktp is not pure good, it's be dangerous, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for your time. So really appreciate it. So I think these are all my questions now. And yeah, so thanks a lot. And so yeah, best of luck in your work.
Okay. See you again, Yuliya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Thank you.